Emmerdale spoilers: Robert Sugden's dark side returns as he schemes to take over Home Farm. Robert Sugden has rediscovered his dark side in Emmerdale following his split from Aaron Dingle, and his focus has now shifted onto a power struggle for Home Farm. Having had plenty of tastes of living in the big house, Robert has his eye on the prize, and will go to any lengths to seize it. Robert has been secretly working with Chrissie's uncle Tim Richards to torment Rebecca and convince her that she isn't capable of running the business on her own. With Chrissie having taken a step away from the estate and Lawrence still in hospital, Rebecca has struggled to manage things. And her efforts have been made even more tricky thanks to some secret scheming by Robert, as he has had an agreement with Tim to carry out the arson and write the email, which have been among the things plaguing an unsettled Bex. Just as Robert planned, Rebecca came to him begging for his support with the company, and he reluctantly agreed to help, before dismissing a disgusted Tim who was no longer of use to him. As Robert settled into Home Farm with a brandy, his smug smile said it all, but next week his plan hits trouble when Lawrence arrives home from hospital early. Drugging him, Robert sets into motion a dastardly chain of events that causes a crash in the grounds. Will this be the wake-up call that Robert needs to break away from Home Farm? After all, every dealing he has ever had with the Whites has ended in disaster, so perhaps it's best he cut all ties with them entirely rather than creating more. Emmerdale continues on Monday 7th August at 7 p.m. on ITV.